undefeated season. The pressure will just keep mounting. And as Steffi pointed out about her undefeated year, she said in sports you always have bad days. There's the conditions, the surface, your opponent, anything can happen.
I think she's having a bad day today, but this certainly, if she does lose this match, it will take the monkey off her back and let her to get herself all organised for the French.
There's that patience you were looking for, Cliff.
It'll be a long walk, though. Sabatini's taking the long route to get back to the service, Bob.
But she hasn't showed any signs of being tired yet, Fred, until this point.
No, definitely not.
Remember that she expends so much energy than her opponent. And her game is much more effortful. Her strokes much longer. Her footwork not nearly as neat, as explosive. And I think with time, her game can get more and more economical, and that will help her from getting weary. And again, that she's a clay courter. I mean, she grew up on slow red clay, Gabriela Sabatini, and that's why she is able to defend the court so well. She knows how to slide. She knows how to move. Watch this. This is a good approach shot by Graf. And yet off the slide, she wings a huge forehand topspin winner.
You combine what you just said, Mary, and you're exactly right about how she moves well on clay. It's something that you kind of born with because she played all of her tennis on clay, and combine that with this court, which suits her especially well because the ball gets up so much higher than it does on the red European clay, and you have the formula to beat Graf. Tom McDermott, President and CEO of Bausch and Lomb, great supporter of our sport, not only this tournament, but various other tennis events around the world, really. Break point. Was that a big point, or a 3-1 chance to break for the second time in the third set?
Noteworthy. broken string.
And it'll fly. That's what happens when you break a string. She knew it, but what can you do but flail away anyway? What a time for that to happen. Game point for Graf.
Yeah, that happened with her. That happened to her against Martina Navratilova yesterday, and she got away with it. On the next point, she skimmed a backhand for a winner.
She played the slice against Navratilova for a winner, didn't she?
Yeah.
Went for that one, but she's taking a new racket here, only about 8 feet away from where I'm sitting, just taking it out of the plastic bag.
Graf uses the Dunlop midsize, as you see, 66 pounds. And Steffi, of course, is not playing Arantxa Sanchez today. Gabriela Sabatini uses a large-headed Prince.
I tell you, both of them break a lot of strings the way they play ball.
Graf holds on, but she still trails here at 3-2 in the third set. Well, let's go out to Scottsdale. Jim Kelly is there with a report on the Senior PGA Tour, The Tradition. Jim, we're back live here at Amelia Island, the final of the women's singles, and of course we will be joining you in Arizona as soon as this women's singles final is over. But boy, have we got something happening here. Sabatini leading 3-2 third set.
Graf must break here to get back into the match. Gabriela has now won 11 straight service points, 13 of her last 14. Even as Sabatini hit this, she was saying to herself, look, right off the string, she knew that she had mangled that volley. I think she didn't want a long rally there. Kind of came in. That's what she does, really. She comes in out of nowhere. Sometimes, at least in that instance, I think it was just because she was tired. Wanted that point over.
Get it over with. That's long.
Unbelievable that Steffi Graf, whom I feel has the best return of serve in women's tennis, has lost to Sabatini 15 of the last 17 points. That, according to our statistician, the renowned Dr. Leo Levin.
Graf beginning to show a little more patience, and she has to.
Again, she's got a break here.
This is game point.
She hasn't challenged Sabatini's serve in so long. And she couldn't do it there. Boy, she had a chance on that one, didn't she, Fred? That looks like that wasn't too tough a second serve.
No, very short second serve, and floated well into the air, so had plenty of time to execute the forehand, but she's made a lot. She rushes that forehand, bit of a short swing, and into the top of the tape. In trouble.
2-4, third set. She's part of a new breed who hits the ball so hard, Graf, isn't she? Kind of, I remember when Borg set the tone for the two-handed and the topspin shots that were copied by so many people. I suppose Lendl was the leader of this new band. That includes Agassi. And certainly Graf.
Graf has the same game as Lendl, power tennis with a big serve.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Gabriela Sabatini today has certainly demonstrated that she has a little more variety in her game than does Steffi Graf, the #1 player in the world. But Steffi doesn't try to take anything off, but in big trouble right now.
This is crisis point. Love 30. 2-4 down. Third set.
You know, if she lacks variety, Fred, it's really, I think the reason is because, unlike Sabatini, Graf doesn't normally have to hit too many balls in a rally.
Exactly.
You don't see an awful lot of exposition with Steffi Graf. It's funny when you read stats of players against Steffi, you see that they haven't made that many unforced errors. I think the reason is because they don't even get to the ball to make an error. My unforced errors have gone way down these days. I just don't run for a lot of balls.
30. She had 3 chances.
She had 3 smash opportunities. That's just right. This one, she tries to fade into a corner. This one, she goes right into the middle of the court and, of course, gives Graf another look at it. And this is the one she really had a shot to do right there. She just wanted to feather it over, and it didn't make it.
So instead of break point for a second break and a 5-2 lead, it's game point for Graf.
I think that explains that last point. And there had to be some nerves involved in that.
It's a good effort from Graf to keep herself in the point, too.
Yeah, but that was virtually Sabatini's match point.
she still may get another opportunity, but she will certainly remember that one. And again,
she's still thinking about it, Fred. Look at her.
When you get to that situation, you start to think about winning. That's when that Adam's apple gets in there and the elbow gets a little bit tight.
Cliff Drysdale with Mary Carrillo. Fred Stoll is at courtside. This is the Bausch and Lomb Championships from Amelia Island Plantation. It is just 2 hours old now. Graf is playing against Sabatini. Graf won the first set 6-3. She lost the second 6-3. Sabatini leads at 4-2 with the break in the third set. This is game point for Graf. Next up on ESPN, The Tradition, Senior PGA Tour from Desert Mountain Golf Club in Scottsdale. So Graf, well, she was in a lot of trouble, but she held on. And it is 4-3 for Sabatini. An undefeated season for Steffi Graf. Is it possible? Well, he's going to have to make a comeback here. She's down 4-3 in the final set.
This game here is going to tell you a lot about Gabriela Sabatini, because it looks as though she's going to take it to Steffi Graf. He had 30 all and an easy shot in that last game. Service game before that, 2 break points.
Really what's working in her favor is the fact that she has a game plan, and it is an easy game plan for her to continue to take this thing to Graf. Topspin into the backhand side, and then let things work from there.
And after a shaky first set on serve, boy, she's been so solid there.
That's the big thing, I think, the serve, because it has not allowed Graf to be the aggressor all the time.
Look what Sabatini does here. An even more severe angle. A long stretch by Graf sends it back into the court.
Set that up beautifully, she didn't.
Ah, it's lovely.
Game point. Wide. 1 game away. 5-3 Sabatini.
Just that last return of serve was a sign to me of how confident Sabatini is on her own serve, not on the return of serve. 40 love, she just whacked that return. But she's confident that she can get through and hold serve for the match.
Well, let's see how Gabriela Sabatini handles the pressure, serving for the match when we come back.
Technology.
Seniors golf to follow live here on ESPN. In the meantime, Gabriela Sabatini will serve for the match, and this whole thing comes down to how well she handles the pressure, the game she has, and the strategy she has, and it is down to the wire.
She's only lost 2 points on serve this whole set. She's won 18 of her last 20 service points. That's how well she's done stepping up to the line so far in this third set.
I think you're going to see Graf go to the net occasionally in this game.
Sabatini is the only player, not only one of 4 players who have beaten her since '86, but she beat her twice last year. She's the only one who have done that. Nobody has beaten Graf in '89.
One of them was on this court a year ago.
There it is. She's only lost 2 points in this set on serve, and now in a little trouble.
That's only her second double fault of the entire day.
Concession to the tension of the moment. Would have given Graf 3 break points.
That was an easy volley too. Well, I can say that from here, but she wasn't far from the net, but a very critical one for her. She makes the good slice backhand here and then opens the court up, plays this one down the line into the right spot. But then, look, open court, everything, just tries to play it over the net, push it over, missed it.
The Tradition Senior PGA Golf Tour event from the Desert Mountain Golf Club in Scottsdale, Arizona will follow live immediately after this. It's on the line.
She really thought this was going to fly. She really thought this was going out. Look, she wasn't really chasing this down. And boy, that smacked right on that paint.
30-all. Make that 15-40.
One first serve only in this game. She's been serving so well.
Good move from Steffi Graf to come in. It is 5 games all. As dominant as she has been when you serve for the match, my friends, that is tension time, and she succumbed to it.
That really has been the difference of the match. As you see Osvaldo and Gabriela's father there, it's been the difference of the match, that first serve. When she gets the first serve in, Peter Graf there, Sabatini has been able to dictate the trend of play from the back of the court. Second serve, she can't do it.
On that last backhand, a little more heat, a little more spin. That's what drew the error.
Where's the moon ball gone? She's hitting it harder now.
She's bold, isn't she? Courageous. They both are.
I think it's a bad tactic, though, for Graf, for Sabatini to get into a hitting contest with Graf.
I agree, Fred. That's why I asked where the moon ball had gone, because that's what got her here. Now is not the time to change tactics.
I repeat what I heard so often in their practice session late last night. Oh, boy. That's what Angel Jimenez was telling Sabatini. Second double fault from Graf.
That just shows you that she is only human, and the pressures of victory are right there, particularly for such a close match.
Bad bounce.
Yeah, what a time. You'd think she'd go up, wouldn't you, to that bounce, because there's a chunk out of the court at that point, and that serve of Graf's got right into it, and it bounced way, way high.
Sabatini that against Graf, she can't try to hit her way out of trouble. That's what Graf does to him. There's all that topspin again. She brought it back.
See, Graf has taken a little bit off that first serve too in this game, Mary, not hitting it as hard, not the flat one. So far she's gone with 3/4 pace stuff. Try and get that first serve in a little more. First serve.
Talk about a gutsy play. Approach shot into the forehand side. Break point. For the chance to serve for the match for the second time.
You okay down there, Fred?
You could pretty much see from that swing there. That was incredible. She just set that one up, had it all there, and then just the body got through before the hand. The elbow just wouldn't go on it.
Another funky bounce. Let's say again, the grounds crew did such an amazing job trying to get this court dry after all the rain from yesterday, but there is extra top dressing on this court. And there have been some slight missed bounces. Sabatini was just a victim of another one. Her second important one of this game.
Going for the big flat serve, that one.
Cliff Drysdale, Mary Carrillo, Fred Stolle at courtside watching Steffi Graf play against Gabriela Sabatini in the Bausch and Lomb Championships live from Amelia Island Plantation in Florida. We are in the third set of this match. It's 5 games all in deuce. 2 hours and 17 minutes into the match. And break point for Sabatini. She's already served for it once.
In on that one, Graf wanted to get that one over in a hurry. A very quick swing on the forehand. Incredible. Listen to the crowd. This is an amazing match.
She'll serve for it again when we come back in a moment. Sabatini will serve for the match for the second time. If she doesn't succeed, we will see a tiebreaker.
Yes.
Sabatini unhappy with the call. Checked with umpire Steve Ulrich, and he said yes, fault.
This is one of those matches that comes around only every so often. They played one of them last year in the semi-finals, and it's another one that will go down in the history books as a great final.
Sabatini. 2 points from the match.
Match point, 2 of them for Sabatini. The tradition from Desert Mountain Golf Club in Scottsdale, Arizona, coming up immediately after this match. Gabriela Sabatini wins the Bausch and Lomb and $60,000, but much more important is the fact that she has beaten the #1 player in the world, Steffi Graf. What a surprise. Next up, the tradition, Seniors PGA Tour from Desert Mountain Golf Club in Scottsdale, Arizona. Thanks for joining us. For Fred and Mary, I'm Cliff Brazell. Over to Jim Kelly. Goodbye, everybody.